Well, Navy SEALs have a reputation for being the toughest of the tough. So what does it take to become an elite member?
Lisa Evers got a first-hand look with some former service members. She joins us now with more on this exclusive story. Lisa.
Well, Steve and Derry, we've seen Jack Bauer and 24 rescue hostages, fight terrorists, and face death. But we don't often see our Navy SEALs, Marines, and Army do it in real life. So I jumped at the chance to take part in an exercise with them and got an idea of what it takes: teamwork, training, and a whole lot of trust.
All right, Lisa, you on me? Yeah. No.
The mission was to rescue hostages Intel told us were in an abandoned building. You never know what's around any corner, usually someone who wants to kill you.
Go, engage.
He's down, you're clear.
Gilliam's U.S. continued service team for this exercise included two other Navy SEALs, Christopher Wiley of Long Island and Carl Higbee of Connecticut, along with Dave Robinson, a Marine veteran, and Army veteran Chris Bishop, both from West Virginia. Together, they have nearly half a century of active duty experience.
All of us come from different teams, but we all know the standards, and when you put us in the stack together, we're all going to look at the basics first and then build upon whatever the scenario lays out.
The stack is what they call the line of soldiers. Before I could earn my spot, I had to get some gear and some very basic training at the Strike Force Sport Facility on Long Island, like how to use a gun. No weapons in this report are real. They look and weigh the same, but cannot fire bullets. They're called airsoft guns.
The focal point of everything we do, from hand-to-hand combat to, if we're going over the beach, on ships, on land, everything centers around the gun.
And gun safety. Even though these were not real guns, they're treated with the same precautions.
So the barrel of this weapon never points at a human or any living creature unless you're ready to take that creature out.
Okay, but what about when we're behind each other, like in the narrow hallways?
If we're shoulder to shoulder and somebody has their muzzle in between us, they should be able to fire. We're going to be getting shots going off right between our ears.
Your muzzle's right here going over his, or vice versa,
So even if you're coming under fire, you still stay with that same plan?
Yes, because that's how we're going to survive.
You want to be able to cover all angles, so if you have to come around him and cover this side, you can cover this side.
We rushed the building on an SUV.
Lisa, get your gun up on your shoulder. There you go. From high to low.
We cover the corners and cover for each other.
So we need a block right here.
We need a block right front.
The stack moves as one unit, winding carefully through the structure.
Okay, we got jail cells in front. Chris, go forward. Lisa, go forward.
We get the hostages out, moving continuously but carefully. Our mission is a success. The sense of teamwork that you all have is amazing.
Everyone moves as a unit, and we train so in depth that everybody's thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time.
The SEALs tell me success and survival come from the training. That's what enables them to trust all their team members.
It's just an amazing feeling when you're going down with, 15, 20 guys that are that aggressive, that are that sharply trained, and care about you that much that they're willing to, if they have to lay their life down to protect you, they'll do that.
It was a real honor, and I want to thank all of you for your service to our country and your continued service. Thank you so much.
You got it.
These veterans now use their expertise for U.S. continued service, a private security contractor. In addition to protecting VIPs in dangerous parts of the world, they have a new project here at home, leadership training for kids that teaches discipline and teamwork. Steve and Derry?
Wow, Lisa, nice work. Thank you.